Hi guys, this is Larib and here's our whole team from NIGN and so we start with by introducing ourselves.
Yeah, my name is Stefan. Again, I'm from Berlin, 29 years old, work for Not in God's Name, and yeah.
Yeah, so I'm Uwais and I'm from Pakistan, and yeah, I'm 28 years old. Yeah, really old. Yeah, okay.
So we have a new member today, Lisa.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Lisa, I'm 26 and I currently moved to Berlin and doing my internship for Not in God's Name. Yeah.
So yeah, today we are talking and we are discussing about festivals in Pakistan and Germany. So yeah.
Yeah, actually we want to see where we can find similarities, differences between the official holidays, also in between the different religions. And right now we have you from Pakistan, we are from Berlin. Actually, you're not from Berlin.
Not from Berlin.
But originally?
From the south of
Yeah,
Germany,
so,
close to Stuttgart.
Yeah, that's very different. Yeah, and what's the first holiday we want to discuss, or what's the idea?
I think we can discuss like public holidays or religious holidays as well. So if we talk about in Pakistan, normally we have Muslim holidays. We also have like different holidays, but not like they're not announced publicly, you know.
So what's the most important public holiday in Pakistan?
There are two. No.
Oh, for 23rd March and 14th of August.
Yeah.
On 23rd of March, Pakistan resolution was passed, and that we will make Pakistan an independent country. And on 14th of August, we got our country.
14 August, usually you don't get like off for 14 August because you have got like functions in your schools and your workplace, so you have to participate in it. But
I mean, you're not bound to, but it depends if you want to. That's a good
yeah,
thing.
because
But everybody
usually in the schools you have to go.
Yeah.
For sure.
And do you really celebrate that, like in private, like with your family, or?
Are there some rituals about it?
When I was in my childhood, we used to paste small flags on the streets, and we used to hang a big flag on the roof of our house. But now I don't know. I mean, people just celebrate it like by coming onto the streets, having songs and singing songs, dancing,
having food stalls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of a festival.
It's kind of a festival,
Yeah.
so okay.
Yeah.
So you go out
And
and
you get discounts on stores.
really?
Yeah.
Like Black Friday?
Yeah. At times 20% or 40%. So that's
Okay,
a good thing.
so the most
Okay.
important thing is the discounts.
Yeah. Even in the restaurants, you get a free brownie or something like
Okay.
that. So then
Yeah.
that's cool.
Free brownie, okay.
Yeah.
Do we have something similar here?
Yeah.
Where we get
not,
discounts on a public holiday?
No, not that. I think the most similar public holiday is the 3rd of October for
Yeah.
us, Day of German Unity.
German what?
German Unity when East and West Germany reunited.
I think it's on 3rd October.
Yeah, 3rd of October, but we don't celebrate it. Like you get your day off, but I can't remember having like parades or discounts or something.
Yeah, I mean it's an official holiday, and I think it's very important, like regarding the history of
Yes.
Germany.
Yes,
And
definitely.
I mean there's some official celebrations, but I wouldn't say we celebrate it in like with the family or
No, you
something.
don't
Yeah.
celebrate it with the family. Yeah.
It's more about like Christmas and Easter, which is also related to religion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we mostly celebrate the religious festivals in family and the public holidays. Maybe maybe you have a parade in town or something. So it's more in society than in family.
But let's focus a little bit more about like public holidays connected to religion, because that's also one of the main parts of Not in God's Name, that you really focus like on on all the like religions things. And I would say, like as we said, like we have Christmas and we also have like Easter. I don't know, some people celebrate Easter.
we do.
We celebrate birthday.
Yeah, that's
Is
the
that-
question. Is a birthday a festival like a...
Is it a religious thing?
No.
Actually, we celebrate.
Birthday, like last
It's a Prophet Muhammad. We celebrate like we call it Eid Miladun Nabi, and it's like a kind of festival in Pakistan.
It's on 24th of Rabiul Awwal. It's according to Islam.
24th, it's 12. We call it Bara Rabiul Awwal. So
Rabiul Awwal, yeah.
So again, and so what actually do you celebrate? You celebrate the
Birth of
Prophet, yeah.
yeah, okay.
So yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
People say that it's the same day of his death.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't celebrate it. And it was like, okay, so what?
But you get special food, like we have like sweet food on that special day, and streets are lighted with bulbs and lights, and
Okay.
there are like so many people on street, and
It's
markets are open
kind of
all
really
night.
really fast. It
Yeah.
looks like everybody's celebrating. So
Yeah.
it's kind of good to see that.
So it's very like common to celebrate on this.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's very common.
Okay. And what do you do like with your family if it comes to celebrations? Is that something you do with your family or more with friends?
I think religious holidays normally with families like Eid, Eid al-Fitr, Eid al-Adha are normally celebrated with family, but it depends. I mean, what is your preference? But normally people celebrate it with their relatives and families. They're all gathered, and we go to each other's houses. And on Eid al-Fitr, you also get some money.
Yeah. Okay.
We call it Eid, so
Really?
So,
wherever you
yeah.
go, everybody should have to give you something, some money.
Yeah.
So like if you are young, not if you are old. So
Yeah.
So that we say
What
like,
means young? Until
I
what
mean,
age?
we are young.
We are young.
get-
Okay.
get
Yeah.
that money.
like
until
like girls are
Always young.
always young for
Oh,
in that
okay.
society. So yeah,
Yeah,
like
okay.
boys like after maybe 25 years old,
Yeah.
they stop getting money
Because
for
I
it.
think they start getting a
Yeah.
job
Earning,
and
so
everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
So but girls and all the kids get money. Like we call it Eid. So
So on this festival, everyone is visiting each other because you get Eid, you get to meet people.
Okay.
At every house, there is a lot of sweet dishes, and they're normally hot.
Yeah.
So you eat together, and
sounds
because
so
it's
good.
this festival is after Ramadan.
Okay.
So it's very special for
Okay,
Muslims,
yeah.
because
So
for
it's kinda
30 days of fasting.
celebration of
Yeah.
ending Ramadan successfully. So it's kind of celebration.
And it is for 3 days.
Okay, so because when I think about Islam, I always think about Ramadan because it's such a long time in a year. And you just mentioned Ramadan, and I had some friends, and in the past, it was like when they were at work, they couldn't eat during their shift, and it was kind of a problem if the work is sometimes really hard, and that's what I think. Is that one of the biggest celebrations you do, or can you call it celebration?
Actually, yeah. It's kind of, you say, a 30 days festival, or maybe 35 you can say, because with including Eid, because in Ramadan we call it, we don't have regular things. It's really different, like rest of the year, because the routines, the office timings changes, it gets shorter, and they got like they have special things to eat. In like when they stop eating, before they eat like very special dishes, and after when they break fast, so they also have a very different dishes to eat. So
Normally
it's kind of you can say it's kind of festival.
And you eat the morning breakfast. sehri together with your family. You break your fast together with your family, not alone. It's kind of a ritual.
Family
I would
or
say.
friends,
Yeah.
you go, yeah.
So you celebrate that time that you're, that 30 days are kind of a celebration, all along.
And during the day, I'm not allowed even to drink water, so nothing, right?
No,
Not even water.
nothing.
And
even
normally
water.
people do not even brush when they're in fasting position. So they do it before after eating. So they do it right away.
So the problem is, the idea is to not to drink a drop of water. Nothing goes with your throat. So
Does it apply to everyone, like also children, older people?
it's like not for the children. Like children.
So you have a certain age when it
At certain
starts.
age when you get adult and you can have like a potential to survive that situation. So then you are allowed to do this.
If
And
you have like a disease,
yeah,
you do not
any
eat.
So people who are
any problem,
vulnerable.
any medical condition. So you are allowed not to
If
follow
you
that.
get like sick during your fast, you can break it whenever. I mean, if people get dizzy or they just
Unconscious.
unconscious, so you can break your fast. I mean,
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And it's allowed if you are traveling somewhere, because while you are traveling and you are not at your comfort zone, so you can also skip that fast. So
but you
yeah,
have
it's
to do
allowed.
it afterwards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
In traveling also you are.
So usually, like if everyone finished Ramadan, there's one person. If I have to do it one day longer, for example. If I was like
but
Yeah.
after
out
Eid.
to
After
travel.
After
Eid.
Eid, not between the weeks. It's
Oh,
not
okay,
allowed.
okay.
Like you do your festival, like Eid festival, and then you do it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. Do we have actually something similar, like a 30-day period of like?
Kind of when it's carnival, lots of Christian people
Okay.
they don't eat till Easter.
Oh, fasting.
Really?
So it's
okay.
40 days of fasting, but it's not like everything. It's often, for example, alcohol, cigarettes, like to do some detox, to do something good for your body and get all the bad stuff out.
Okay.
So, but it's not that common. I know a few people who are doing it, and some just doing it for religious reasons, and some just taking it as a good chance to clean up your
So
body.
Which things do you can eat or drink in that period?
You can decide it for yourself.
Okay.
What, for example, I had friends. They turned off all the social media stuff and didn't have
But
it
on
for.
the religious
Okay.
level, what is allowed and what is not allowed? Do you have any idea?
I think it's stuff like alcohol and raw meat
Raw
and
meat.
stuff like that. I think like fish is okay, but I think like all
On the
dirty.
chicken and the beef.
Yeah, no sugar. I don't know if there are rules,
Okay.
but it's more like all dirty, unhealthy stuff.
Okay.
You're more, yeah.
It's like fish can be okay. I'm not sure really, but if you think like on Fridays, if you're like very religious,
Yes.
you only eat like fish.
Yes.
No chicken, no like pork, no I don't know what. But on Fridays you eat
Yeah.
fish. Yeah, that's that's
also
like for
on-
very religious people.
Not even the egg. I mean, this is from chicken.
No, it's more about meat.
I mean,
think.
it's just a separation between like the different kind of meats.
Also
yeah.
on
Yeah.
Good Friday and Easter, there you're actually supposed to eat no meat at all on that day, and really religious people never eat meat on Fridays. But I don't do it.
But
Just on Good Friday. But of course the fish dish is so good at the restaurant we go in.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But you mentioned that some people are really trying to do that, so no social media, no like meat, no alcohol, no cigarettes. Is it more common for Catholic Christians in comparison to Protestants? Do you know that?
No, I actually don't think so, because I have friends on both sides. Also, lots of people from uni are doing it always, and they mostly they are connected to church, and then the church they discuss like what stresses people most, and then they have like a topic people can choose. So this year it was social media. So they turned off their Twitter, Instagram, Facebook accounts, even WhatsApp. They just had their phone to call someone, but they actually did it for 40 weeks. They never had their phone with them in uni, and they had just on Sunday they checked like for 1 hour, because if you get all the messages for 1 week, your phone's gonna explode. So they had like this one cheat day for 2 or 3 hours on a Sunday where they looked all the messages up, and during the week they turned it off at all.
So you see there's a little bit of similarity between, I think so, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you celebrated more like strictly, I would say. I don't know if you can say it, but yeah. But there's actually a similarity, right?
Yeah.
Detoxing of the body.
Yeah, it's about control yourself for
it's about
getting more like we are addicted to the fancy things, and we want in our life really fancy things. So the idea of this, I think it's in every religion, that kind of fasting sort of thing we have. So that the idea behind it to take control of yourself. So what like if you are in crisis, so you can survive.
Right.
You don't get like you don't get like you can say helpless at that time. So your body know that thing. You have got like yearly exercise to your body, like you can do it. You can survive that thing, and you can also feel the pain of those who don't have anything, like the homeless people and the people who don't have got like food. Like in Africa, there are many people who don't
not
get like
consuming the whole day, and just
so you can feel the pain of them.
So it's to get like a different perspective, like instead of just having everything, eating everything, using all like social media things, you focus on the important things, like it's like survival training.
And I think also that you can control yourself. You're also very proud afterwards what you achieve, because like for example with the phone, everyone thinks you need it all the time, but you can handle your daily life without it. So I think you're also really proud if you achieved your goal after those 40 weeks.
You are not dependent anymore, so you're like, okay, I'm not dependent on that stuff. I can do I can continue my things without that thing. So that's kind of
And
thing we can do.
we discussed like a little bit about the video before we arrived here, and we said like still the most important holidays for Christians are like Christmas and Easter, and like for Christmas it's the birth of Jesus. For like the Friday before Easter, the Good Friday, it was like Jesus died, and 3 days later on Easter Sunday he was reborn. So that was like is really important for Christians, and you know we really heavily celebrate. Like I think most important thing worldwide for Christians, you can see that as Christmas. You have all the presents you give to your friends, family. You have like the decoration, even like in the US and California when it's warm, they have sometimes Christmas trees or something. And it's about the Christmas man and Santa Claus and so on. Easter also, like you have like the special food, and for Christmas you eat goose and potatoes and what else, I don't know, turkey. So that's really what we heavily celebrate.
And the glue wine.
And the glue wine, right? What would you say is the most similar celebrations you have in comparison to our Christmas and Easter holidays?
It's like maybe it's Eid.
Eid?
Yeah,
Fitr and
it's
Eid al-Adha. On Eid al-Adha, we sacrifice animals, so we eat meat as well. It can be cow, goat, anything.
It can be camel.
Camel.
So they slaughter, and they have to make 3 partitions of that. Like one part for the needy ones, for the poor, you have to distribute it to the poor, and one part of the meat for your relatives, like your blood relatives. So you have to, like, the relatives and the friends. So you have to distribute that meat to the
Neighbors, friends, relatives.
neighbors, friends, relatives, and the third part is for yourself. So you can eat that, like you can make anything for it. You can do that.
Did you mention why you celebrated?
No, sure.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the story behind it, God asked Hazrat Ibrahim, so Abraham,
Yeah. Okay.
so asked him to sacrifice his son in the name of God, and he was like, okay.
He has only one son.
Yeah.
He had only one son and at a very later age.
I think you know that story.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone knows it.
Yeah.
So we are the same people. We are politicians.
Yeah, it's also in the Bible,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
that. We have,
exactly,
have the same story.
Same story. So then he go to sacrifice him, and he just wrapped his eyes because he can't see his son get slaughtered. And when he slaughtered, and when he removed his blindfold, and then he see that there was a sheep.
Yeah.
And he slaughtered that sheep.
Yeah.
So the God was like, I was testing you, and how dedicated you are to me. So he was like, okay, thank God, and he was happy not to lose his son, and it was kind of like, we call it Sunnat Ibrahimi, like
Following what he did.
what he did,
Yeah.
and
So
then
that is actually doing what Prophet did.
yeah.
So we follow that
Yeah.
actively.
So it's a part of Hajj. Maybe you know about Hajj.
Biggest
heard of it.
ceremony, I would
The
say.
biggest-
Biggest ceremony of the world.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's kind of gathering of
Yeah.
Muslims
Yeah.
in Mecca, in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, yeah.
They go together and they perform the same things, like they go
Known as
to,
tawaf.
yeah, we call it tawaf, and then they go to the place where Hazrat Ibrahim sacrificed his son, and they camp there sometimes, and they slaughter their animals there, and then they come back to Mecca. So after Hajj, this is the Hajj day. We call it Hajj, and yeah, so it's about this, the Eid al-Azha. That's a,
We celebrate Eid after Hajj.
so it's a meat Eid.
Yeah.
Meat
Meat
everywhere.
Eid, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense that
Funny that festival is always about eating everywhere. It's
I think somebody throws something. I don't know. It's from the street. Yeah, but it's really funny. I think the biggest similarity is like that we eat on public holidays, you know?
Yeah, food brings together.
yeah, it's like that.
So, yeah. So I would say, do you want to add something?
That's like
I think so it's a festival thing from our side, and then
Yeah, because I think like similarities makes sense because like we have like the same values in our religions. I would say. I mean, you have like differences, obviously, but there are a lot of similar values we have. And
And I think we should focus on those similarities rather than encouraging the differences we have. I mean, everybody have a different opinion or personality. You cannot do anything about it. But rather than just fighting over it,
I think
better to respect it.
the best example is the story with Abraham. Like
Yeah.
we follow, like Christians follow the Bible, and we have the same story in it. So we kind of like it's kind of the same story.
As a part
so I don't know where the
of
fight comes
being a
from.
Muslim,
Exactly.
we have to believe in Bible. Do you know that?
Yeah.
All the 4 holy books, we have to believe on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you can't be a Muslim if you reject Bible.
Yeah.
So you have to believe in that.
Yeah, because our God is free.
Yeah, it is
We
like
cannot
that.
deny that.
Yeah, but I know where the
So
fight comes
it's
from.
the same part. It's the same thing.
maybe we should arrange like some kind of holiday where we bring all religions together, like one like I don't know, one united holiday.
Yeah,
That would
for
be
all the
nice.
human beings.
We
So it's a
create
human
it.
day.
We create it.
With lots of food from every culture.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
It would make sense, yeah.
Yes, it would be great to have that kind of celebration.
Yeah, I would say like I think we mentioned the most heavily celebrated holidays.
Yeah.
I think so, right?
So, yeah.
Besides our own birthdays, which are celebrated in every religion, I think, and
Every religion,
they're not
every
really
culture.
religious
Yeah.
holidays. Yeah.
Everyone, yeah.
But last short sentence to this topic. Is there, how do you celebrate birthday? Is there a difference to how we celebrate birthday?
So no.
With
We
a
have
cake?
cake. So cake,
Yeah.
the sweet thing.
Okay,
you
you
cut
okay
it
with
down.
cake, yeah.
Everybody claps and say,
Really?
okay,
Okay.
congratulations.
Yeah, birthday
You are
song.
1 year old.
Most embarrassing thing
Yeah.
on your birthday when you're in the middle and everyone is singing to you and clapping.
Yeah.
So you also get presents
Yeah.
and it's birthday song. Yeah, okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You get food, like okay.
Yeah, again food, yeah.
Oh, wait.
So,
Yeah.
there is no festival without food, so yeah, food is the center point.
So there's actually no difference at all, right?
Yep.
Or is there any difference? I can't find one. You know?
No, sometimes the reason why you're celebrating, but the way we celebrate is always the same. There's
Yeah.
no difference in it.
And with that said, I would say.
Ciao, ciao.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Good. Okay.
Pretty much we have covered what we wanted to.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's all for today. So like this video and comment what you think about it and share it to your friends and your friends from other religions. So yeah, they know how diverse we are and how same are we. So yeah, thank you for today.
Stay tuned. Bye bye.
Bye bye.